fans, I'm Hithier, and I'm here to show you about Railroader. We just started a new day, so this is like a day in the life of a Railroader player. We're probably not going to get through a whole day in the time of one video, because this game just takes forever to do anything, and that's okay. It's a simulation game. You're going to be doing stuff. It's going to take a long time, and that's kind of part of the fun of it, is you're just doing this stuff. All right. So the first thing I like to do, gotta check this guy. Does he have coal? Yup, full coal, almost full water. So I guess I just usually do that the night before, get it ready. We got 60 passengers in those cars. Yeah, we're full up, so we are ready to go. But you can't just go. Um, Come down here. Actually, we will make me a fly guy. All right, so you have two cameras in this game. You have the ground camera where you're an actual person. You can see me. So there I am. That's where I was standing. Um, you got this flying camera, which is really great for like looking ahead at switches and stuff, because you can just zoom right in there. Yep. All right, that's lined correctly. So the next switch is actually not until a little bit more than that. All right, it's not till Ella. At Ella, we don't actually need to be switched in. We just need to go there. But it's good to know that it's green and green. We sort of want to line the whole passenger train all the way down, because it's my first train. Governor's Island has some switches, but they're almost always lined, so I don't necessarily check them. Bryson, we do all kinds of stuff in. That's our main freight yard, so we definitely want to make sure that's lined in properly. And it's green. Yep, green's good. And that means it's going to come down here. And so we'll set up the fusee for that. Fusee tells the train to stop. Alright, put that there. Is that line the rest of the way? Sometimes these get flipped because I like to use the Y to change directions, but I'm not going to be anymore, because we'll change at the end of the track. Just built the Alarka Y, if you're wondering where I am in the game. Haven't built anything beyond that, although you could have. Alright, so we're through to Bryson. There's a couple more stations we could set up, Hemingway and Alarka, but see, it's a nice little Y there. We can do that out of Bryson instead. Usually I stop at Bryson for a little bit, make sure there's enough passengers. Alright, so we go back here. Let's go ahead and follow it so we're there. Alright. Come on. Select it. We don't need to select it to do this. Alright, we're going to tell it to go forward. And 35 miles an hour. It ain't going anywhere though without this out of the way. So there you go. Ooh, that's probably loud. I like it. So sometimes I do railroad engineer things like that. Blow the horn. Or, wow, horn J. The whistle. Sometimes I do the whistle, sometimes I don't. Alright, that's reverse, which is the way it should be. Because we almost always use this line. Why do we use this line? This is the main line if you're just going to keep going through. So now it's time to see what kind of cars we got. And switch them out if we need to. So we got sawmill cars, which happen pretty much every day. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They might fit on one track, I'm not sure. Then Stenzel Manufacturing, that is also local. They're color coded. These guys are right here. This is East Whittier, so Whittier. Sawmill is right there. Stenzel Manufacturing is Whittier. Alright, green is all the way. Ooh. That's past Bryson. Gap Coal is also past Bryson, actually all the way to Alarka. And then we got this Ella Farm Supply thing that we need to take out because it's right in the middle of my consist here. Okay, so we got to start pulling this apart. You don't have to, but you sort of do. All right. It depends on what shows up and in what order. So one of the things is you can run the trains yourself if you want. I obviously use the AI for the passenger train. I just, because I have so much to do in the morning. This guy's under orders, so I'll take that off. That was manual, and we'll have him come around. See, there's your bell. Yeah, it's about 50. So when you're driving a train, switches change automatically for you, which is nice. It's much easier to drive a train than it is to use AI, just switch-wise and all that. I had another train already set up to do this, but this is my switcher here. Actually, you should probably go around back. Now I think of it. What are we going to do? We're going to pull these guys out. We'll put them here. And then pull these guys out, put them there. And then pull Ella out. Yeah, so this guy's got to move forward. Probably also on our nope, manual. We'll move that guy out of the way. There's a bunch of different whistles you can choose. Apparently that's a big deal for some people. For me, I just kind of put a whistle on that so that I know which train I'm on. Super important to know which train you're on. You don't want to do the wrong train. Alright, when you're controlling multiple trains, usually it's best to let the AI deal with at least one of them, probably both of them. So because I can put this guy into yard mode and go forward half a car while I'm still got this guy under control. He's already full water and coal. He doesn't actually need it. Well, he does not full of coal. Maybe I'll fill him up with coal. Sure. Oh. Down. Forward half a car, then I hit that switch, and then yard mode reverse. Yard mode's great. It lets them couple. Road mode, they just drive, and if they run into anything, they stop before they get to it. Easy peasy. We've already been going for seven minutes this morning, and we've got nothing done except send the passenger train. So, which should be at Ella, by the way. There we go. Pulling in. Ka-chunk is the correct thing to say when that happens. I will keep it on yard mode for now. Alright, so we're going to select this guy because we need to know where the brakes are. So that's our little brake manifest. We aren't hooked in. And then this guy's got a brake. And this guy's got a brake. So right now I have all these cars, but we don't want all these cars. Do we want Stenzel with this set? Yeah, I think so. Alright, these guys you'll be on the back of. I just don't know where I'm going to put it. And that's sort of the puzzle of this game. Alright, we'll move that when we can move it back later if we need to. We can always make new groups. Alright, yard mode, forward. Let's go, I think 10 cars. Hey, I made 59 bucks already. I didn't really even do anything. Heck yeah. Alright, so these are empty. They go to the sawmill and they get filled up, and then by the end of the day they're ready to come back. This one's also emptying, so we'll probably have to pick up a full one, or I already did yesterday. I don't remember. I tend to do outbound run at 6 o'clock or whenever, and then inbound runs at about 3 o'clock. I mean, the whole deal is your interchange gets cars. You have to ship them to places and then bring cars back to the interchange that have been used up. 2 more cars, please. And everything, it'd be so much easier to just drive it. It is, but it isn't, because then you have to like worry about stuff. Let's go 10 cars back. Which track are they putting it on? I want it to go here, actually. So the thing about Sawmill is it's going to make us put these forward. So the train's going to be behind them. So you want a nice little runaround track there. Alright, so the next problem is how do we get Ella out of here? And where do we want to put Ella? Yesterday we just left Ella. I think I ran around all the way to the back, pulled these guys off, ran them to the front. You're not in yet. 5 more cars, please. Alright, now we're up to 11 tons of coal. So that's good, at least we got coal. Although, we are running low. Oh, we are out of coal, so that needs to go. It's got a little bit left, I guess. We only got 2 tons of coal left in Whittier. Luckily, we have an entire full thing of it. Oh, shoot, this guy needs coal. He was supposed to get that coal. Alright, switch lined against us. Alright. So the other thing that it doesn't like is if switch is lined against him, it won't go any further. Alright, stop. Do we need to check on the passenger train? It's just sitting at Ella. It loaded, it unloaded, all that stuff. See, sometimes it loads in at weird spots, or you're in the middle of the forest. So, alright, we got 59, 54, 25. That's pretty good. There's 16 passengers waiting, but they're all going back to Whittier. We could send it on. Or we could let it wait for a couple more passengers to get on. I don't think it's really worth it, so we're just going to send it to Bryson. Bryson's where a lot of people will get on anyway. Go. Alright, back to here. What are we doing? Alright, so we have done this bit. We need to tie a brake on this. I don't think I tied a brake on this, but I should have. Yeah, alright. I am a bad railroader. I'm not a real railroader or anything like that. So you can change this over to road mode if you just wanted to go forward until whenever. And that works too. So just do what you need. Fun fact, you almost always want to shift or control click on everything. There's very little in this game where you just click on things. Which annoys me. Like the default option should be the one that's good. But that's just not how it works. Alright, stop and come on back. Did I flip it? No. Alright, so now we're going to take out the Appalachian. And where are we going to store Ella? And this is such a pathetic little train that we're going to pull. Yesterday was really huge. And so, yeah, I found out yesterday that my train cannot pull 1,100 tons up the grade past Bryson to Alarka. And so that was fun to learn. And so even with this guy and this guy pushing, it was like 5 miles an hour, and it was not fun. And it took a long time. Like, longer than I wanted it to. Which is fair. Alright. I had the wrong train doing this. That's okay. We'll figure that out later. Alright, you. We need you. Come on back. Alright, so this game, I hear this isn't the way it really works, but the way it works is Um, the reverser is sort of like a bike shifter. So when you shift, that's yeah, okay. Like it lets you go a lot faster, but it doesn't put as much. It's not as easy for the engine to push anymore. All right, let's stop. We don't actually want to couple. Let's go back a little bit, just a little bit. Just gotta clear. No couple. All right, I think we got clearance there. Oh, that is close. You know what we could do? We could just push this car back a little bit. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Come on. Alright. Didn't I tie a brake here? I did not tie a brake here. I thought I tied a brake here. There's the brake we're going to tie. I got to be clear by now. Alright, we're good. Just let the handbrake of the last car stop the train. That's probably not the best thing. Alright, let's couple there. Lots of shenanigans happen in the railroad. Okay, so we need the Appalachian cars to come up. There we go. Forward. He's not going because I tied the brake here. Now, technically, he is going and trying to pull against it. That's a really strong handbrake. But you can't leave them like that because they will literally run themselves out of water, and that's a bad thing for any steam engine. Just go 20 cars forward, please. Let's clear the yard. Switch lane against. All right, let's fix that. Yeah. It's important when you're running these things to like remember why it might slow down. It might have to slow down for a fusee, for a switch that's lined against it, or because it sees another train, or the end of the track. So something like that is happening. You need to adapt. Let's just go like 2 cars more. Okay. This guy, put you in yard mode and go for 5 cars. I think I uncoupled. Yep. Not hooked in. We're talking to each other. Yep. Now the switch. That switch is fine, but this switch is not. I have no idea what that sound is, so if you know what that sound is, the kind of sound, please let me know. Because I like to know things about railroads, and I don't know that one. Alright, so you're going to come back, what, let's just say 20 cars. Some of these things are way easier with more than one car. Stop. No, I want you to couple. There we go. Couple. 3 miles an hour. Great. It knows what it's doing. It's awesome. Let's go. So if you change it to forward, it actually will move the last car distance forward. Which is interesting. At least it tries to. clear the switch. And then come back. Alright, that's reversed. Alright, we gotta be careful here because I don't want to couple these up. We're just gonna store it here for a sec. Alright, so we get towards about the end and we give it 1. Or give it 2 here. I think it'll be alright. Not so great at judging distance. But we need a runaround track, but it's sort of useless with this car sitting here. I got another half car, just for good measure. Alright. And like I said, I got the engines reversed at the moment. This guy is my road engine, and this guy's my switcher. And he's just about to set up the road engine's consist, and so if they were switched, he could just take off right away and go to Bryson. Well, if we put Ella at the back of that, then he's gonna deadhead there anyway, or pull one car, so. Ooh, $208. Nice. Alright, forward. What are we doing with here? Let's go forward 10 cars. Here? No. Here? We go forward 5 cars. Let's line against one of them. So, this guy. I think we'll try something new. We're going to pull this to Ella, but we're going to leave it for the other train. Another 2 cars. Maybe more. Still another 2 cars. Yeah, I know. Switch to that guy. Yeah. So decision making, I mean, it's new every day, which is kind of fun. And you can make it so that it's not blocked at all, so that you have to figure out how to move everything into the right place. Which I think is hilarious that they added that option. I want you to move ahead another car, because we're not clearing the switch. Alright, it does not like this, which is really funny. They both got their brakes on. I just told them not to, and they just did not listen at all. Right, you, here manual. Turn your brake off. You, manual. Your brake. Oh, so yeah, that guy's brakes off. This guy, select, turn your brake off, pull it forward. Alright, now, uncouple. Now here's where we use road because we need it to go all the way back. So that is reverse. This should be normal. Get it? No. I swear I click switches half the time it doesn't go. Alright. That'll run all the way back to this fusee, which is not what I want. I want you to keep going. And that fusee, no. And then I have a emergency fusee on that track all the time. Make sure that trains stop if they go back there. Go. 15. Sure. Alright, so that guy's going to run around there with the car, hopefully. There we go. Clear. Alright, it's clear. And then yard reverse 20. Go, go, go. Switch line again. Flip that. There we go. Alright, I think this is the one we gotta watch, but we don't need to watch him quite yet. That one for 20 cars, that'll definitely get him done. Alright, and now this guy, orders. We're gonna come back here. Just sort of watch him come in. So, yeah, this is why things take so long, because you're just kind of sitting there waiting for the trains to do their thing, or driving the train to do its thing. Either one is time consuming, but quite fun both ways. And I could speed them up, but I don't want to. Alright. Go put it with the guy. Switch to yard mode and get this guy ready to go. Alright, so yard mode when he's within 20 cars probably. He might be now. It's a pretty long yard though. 20 cars. Alright. So that's going to get this guy ready, so let's line him out. Alright, this needs to be, yep, normal, green. Everything should be green. Green, green. Red, yep. You know about that. And then green, green. So most of this game is just checking switches. Alright, so he's going to run this way. I didn't have to check that switch because it's just for that one sidetrack, and never leave it the wrong way. And if you do, you're just going to stop. That's the only problem. That's green, so we're good through there. And then Ella, we're good through. Oh, we need to stop in Ella. So what we're going to do is line us into the siding. And we want to make sure we're all the way up here. And that's where we'll stop. Alright, so that is our first freight train done. And yeah, I could drive it myself, but I got switching to do, and that's going to take more attention than just running this up. Alright, so we got Ella. Decouple there. And it's a shift click to decouple because, like I said, you always shift on everything because if you just click, it releases a coupler. If you shift click, it also closes those things. And we want to add that up. So, alright, so there's a bunch. We moved a lot of stuff around, so we got to check all the glad hands. Yeah, all the glad hands. Anything good? Yeah, it tells you where they are, but it's good to check with your eyes. I should do this in first person mode. Okay, almost missed that one. And then that guy's got somebody's got a handbrake. It's the second to last car. So this guy, yeah. Alright. Looks like we're ready to hit the road. it's not hitting the road. There we go. Who did I tell to do that then? It must be this guy. Sweet. Alright. So, first delivery is underway. This guy, I'll just grab him. You gotta go car select. That is annoying. It would be easier if you could just go hit manual and it would switch to him. Hi, train. Yeah, you're supposed to signal for going back. Yep, so we gotta take that reverser off so that we can get more speed than like 12. Not that we really need it. Get to about pretty close now. Yeah, we can cut the throttle and start braking. Alright, we just need to get around this switch here. Just throw that, brake all the way, forward, go. You're also supposed to signal for stopping, but I didn't do that either. Alright, so we're going to come in here. And we're going to grab the Stenzel manufacturing car. And we'll just move it up there. For now. And later on, I have to couple to the front of that one. That's the problem here. Slow down. You want to couple at 5 miles or less to not do any damage, but really you want to do it about 2 according to a real railroader that I heard about. That was too much brake. Come on. Come on, me. Don't be stupid. Alright. Coupled in. I don't have to link these up because I'm just taking the one car. Throw a handbrake on there. Take the handbrake off. Just gonna clear this signal here. It's not a signal, it's a switch. So we're in the yard, so we don't really have to do that, I don't think. I'm going to couple to the front of it, so I want to push it down farther. Really, I should just let it go and then hit the handbrake, but we're not going to do that. That's good. Alright, handbrake on. Back away. So yeah, this is it. This is the gameplay. Mostly switching because you need to actually be active in that part, whereas everything else you can sort of just let the AI take over. Which, like I said, you can also drive the trains in the cab. I do that for long trips. I think that's a lot of fun, but I have other things to do. Yeah, the AI can't handle this for me, so I can't be driving the train right now. Alright, 2 miles an hour. They are empty, so it's not a huge deal, but... Alright, so that's the sawmill. Sawmill is right here. You can see logs come in there on those cars that are logless at the moment. And then they load up these cars for me. There is a track here, and I'm not sure what it's for. Alright, we need to hustle a little bit. So it will automatically line the switches for me. Yay. So I don't have to worry about that. And then we can just cut the throttle when we're ready. Get ready to brake. We want to end up just past here. And so it's actually safer if you use the AI, because the AI will not run into the end of the track like I will. Spoiler alert. Just need to get past the switch here. That one. Now I can stop. Hey, I remember the stop one. We want to go reverse. 50. We really don't need a lot of speed here. I want to get up to about 50. I like this side better. Actually, I can put me down here. There's a lot of room at the sawmill, so that's kind of nice. I think. I'd actually check. That stopped quick. Alright, that was too quick. Get out to about 4. I'm definitely wasting resources doing this. Alright, that was just cars. Yeah. Okay, 6 cars is pretty close. Alright, so that guy's lined in. It's going to come down here. You can go to either track. I've been going down there. I'm going to go to the other one. Well, how long are they? So, if you want to know how long they are, there's 2 good ways to do it. One is you... Come on. Sometimes you can hover over these and they'll tell you. There you go. They're the same length. And I think it's 5 cars in length, but it might fit 6. And we're going to throw the switch and go that way. Alright, forward. You can see me standing there now. Alright, so yeah, let's switch back to that guy, and he's going to grab this. Which we're allowed to do because you're only going 4. Stop at 10. fusee in the gauge. That's good because I put one in there. And so it must have finally got there. Now we got to be all the way back for this one. Make sure everybody's spotted. I think. Slow it down to 2. She's the independent there. Hey! Money! 3, 4, 5, 6. All spotted. Great. Let's unhook this stuff. Go. Apply a handbrake. Get up on here. And let's go back. Nope, not that switch. Next switch. This switch, yeah. Here we go. It will not let you throw the switch and derail the train, by the way, which is really nice because I would. A lot. Well, we're 45 minutes in. We barely got anything done, but we finally made a little money. So we're going to leave it here for this one. And we'll pick it back up next time. We'll do some more work. What? Where are you going? Brakes. I forgot about that grid. Yeah. Always leave the brake on. That's a good idea. They're doing a handbrake in here if you want it. It's right there. But then I always forget to unbrake it. Okay. Alright, we'll see you next time on the railroad.